Groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage run after run and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense can get that rhythm and run game going first is likely going to be your winner.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Throwing from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Pass play now. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. It's a gain of 22. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Metcalf's got it, complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Walker now from the gun. Crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. You just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They are throwing it again. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. 16 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. They'll throw it again. Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Working inside the red zone. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing a 4th down. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Bertolet able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate, and turns into a nice gain.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Throwing off the play fake here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing now on first down. Taken in by Noah Fant. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They're now set for 1st and 10. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Throwing it again here. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackle made by Von Miller. A nice pickup of 6. That's going to bring up 3rd down 9. He's going to throw this one. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Aubrey puts it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for on the call sheet.
Has this at the 6. And look at this return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. The Broncos and their running back about to get back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 37. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
You know, Kate, so often they say that defense is just reactionary. They're just reacting to what the offense is doing. But I'll tell you what, when you got a defensive call like that, the right personnel, nickel coverage, the right defensive plan, it plays such a huge role in helping take the ball away.
The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And they're going to be on the edge of field goal range to start after that interception. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Walker on first down. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Metcalf there to bring it in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. Walker hauls it in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Throw caught by his running back. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And this is a good representation right here of what the playoffs will look like come the postseason in 2 weeks. Still a few things to finalize, though, which makes this week and those divisional games next week incredibly important. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Looking to the air here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 10-3 ball game. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Now on 4th down, it's Trenton Gill out to kick it away. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And it'll be Seahawks football. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Pass play coming here. It's Colt Metcalf. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's a throw. Fires right away, but incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
From the gun on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Broncos get set to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
That's into the hands of Franklin. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience. Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He completes it in traffic. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throwing from the gun. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. So that brings up 4th and long. So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. Winford 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they're going to take over possession. Denver set to take the field on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. This finds Franklin. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down. Third down, 1 yard to go. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Going to the ground again on first. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They send Mims left. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Hauled in left side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Cut out left. And this one doesn't go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Lone back gets the handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Throwing now off play action. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
The Seahawks offense running out now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll throw it. Finds Smith and Jigba. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And it sets up Seattle with first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Seahawks are on the move here. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. From from the 39. Metcalf's got it, complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Still sticking with the passing game. Pass complete to Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing it again here. Finds him on the crossing route. He's got a gain of 6 there. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd down. Broncos loading up that secondary. They're in the dime here. Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. He'll throw it yet again. This time they're going to get there and they drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. That brings us to the break, and it's the Seahawks taking a lead into that visiting locker room. Now we'll send things over to Orlando, Florida. Jonathan Coachman on standby, ready to deliver the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. It was a strong first half for the former Spartan, Kenneth Walker. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber.
Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Broncos returning their offense and this running back to the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Here's a give up the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Dropping back to throw. Able to get it to Franklin. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Complete out to the right. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now we're on the counter. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he's able to cross midfield before going out. It's a gain of 4 there, and that'll be good for a Denver first. They'll try and throw it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
The Seahawks are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Throwing it to start this drive. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
They go play action here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact. You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
That's fielded at the 46. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Broncos and this running back headed back out for a new series. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to bring him down at the 39-yard line. Call it 1 yard there. Tough sledding the last couple of runs. It's 4th and 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Another carry for him. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
The Seahawk offense taking the field now. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
2nd and 10 now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Now an inside give to Walker. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. It's Walker on the option. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. On now comes their punter. Michael Dixon will kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Hand off to the back. And he'll get it up to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Setting up a throw. That's into the hands of Franklin. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing off the play fake here. Finds Mims. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal. He gets another shot here. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Broncos cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos tie things 10-10. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. and he's brought down for a loss. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. All right, here we go. Second down. Looking for a throw here. Walker hauls it in. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Draine. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They're throwing it. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Back to throw. And a man is there to knock that away.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Now Walker.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that 1st. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
At the 31-yard line.
From the 31, this finds Franklin. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Play action on 1st down. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Complete to Mims. And this one does not go far. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. He'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. The Seahawks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. From the 21. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Running is Walker. 1st down and more past the 35. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They're going play action. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Pass play now. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Throwing now off play action. Metcalf's got it. Complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 4th quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. They'll throw on 1st. Able to get it to Franklin. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. It's a gain of 4. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. He's dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Looking to throw. Mims with the grab. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be good for a Denver first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos losing by 7. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 13 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down. To throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Here he is to throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut it to a point late in this one. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos make it 17 all. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawks and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing now. That's complete to Walker.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be their football coming up. Looking to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He's back to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And they're gonna take the lead inside the final minute.
That kick was a heck of a distance, but with the adrenaline that you know he had flowing through him in that moment, it helped give him all the drive he needed to send the game winner through.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Back to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets out of bounds, but just 8 yards. They needed more. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 38. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He'll throw it. He finds Fant. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. New set of downs for him from the 46. One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building, it's a win at home for the Broncos. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Bronco and everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.